Okay, so this is how to take photos here in iPhoto, edit them in iPhoto,
Right.
drag them over to a new folder, create a new folder, put them in
So
the new
it's
folder.
just file, new folder, right?
No, no, no.
Nope.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna do the
sorry.
whole
Oh,
workflow
okay.
for you. All right. So let's say we want to edit this photo.
Right.
Come over here. We're gonna edit it. We're gonna crop it a little bit. Bingo. Got a nice crop. We're gonna enhance it. Looks much better. Fix and then adjust. So we're gonna take the. You always like taking the saturation out. There we go. Okay. Great. Now go back to our photos. That one's edited right there. All right. So let's say you've gone ahead and you've done that to
I've done all
these
of them.
4 images. All right. We want to take these images and we want to resize them so that they're not 32 inches by 32 inches, and then have them be rescaled. So
And
what
you can do that in iPhoto?
No.
Oh, that's
So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna come over here. I'm gonna go and minimize this. Now I'm in Finder. You can see up here it says Finder, and I'm on my desktop. I'm gonna hit Command, Shift, and N all at the same time.
Are you writing this down or am I?
It's all recording on a video.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So now you've got a new folder right there.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can say Denise photos or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've got a new folder that's just sitting there. We can open that folder. And it's ready to go. Let's go back to iPhoto, pull iPhoto back up. And now, because these are highlighted,
right,
so I've clicked and drug across, we can grab these photos and we're gonna pull them into our new folder.
Okay.
And drop them. All right, now we can go ahead and close iPhoto because we've taken the photos that we want. We've put them in a new folder. All right, if I hit the space bar when selecting one of these photos, I can preview which photo I'm looking at.
Okay.
So I'm using the down arrows, the up and down arrows to cycle through the images.
Okay.
And I'm using the space bar to preview what picture I'm looking at. So all of them we want to go ahead and edit, and we want to make them a smaller size. So what I'm going to do...
Can we make all of them at the same time?
We can do all of them at the same time.
Okay.
I'm going to select one of them, select one of the images. I'm going to press Shift, and I'm going to go up, hit the up arrow, while holding down Shift.
Okay.
All right, so now I've got all 4 of them selected. Another way to select is to click, hold the trackpad down, and then drag up, and that's going to select all 4 of those images.
Okay.
Now I'm going to double click on them. When I double click on them, it opens a new application up here called Preview. All right, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, select one of the photos, the very top one. I'm going to hold Shift and hold it down, and then press the down arrow. So now you can see that all 4 of these are selected. And then I'm going to go to Tools, Adjust Size, and then I am going to go to, if you go to pixels is fine, or you can go to inches, or you can change it by percentage. You can change it by a whole different, all kinds of different ways. Let's go ahead and deal with inches because that might be the simplest way. And what we're going to do is we're going to set them all to be no larger than...
Say, what is this? 2.5, 3, 2.5.
Let's go with 3 inches. Okay. Right? Bingo. All right, and then we're going to click OK. And we're going to make sure that we're scaling proportionally. Make sure that that is selected, so that way all the images maintain their aspect ratio.
Okay.
And then we're going to click OK. All right, now all of these photos have been shrunken down to a much smaller size. So now when you take these files, so we can go ahead and close that.
How do you close it?
I just pressed the, I had this open like this. I closed it just by pressing this red X. Bingo.
Okay.
All right, so now these photos are all edited. They're much smaller than they used to be before. And now when I open up Word and I pull them in there, the computer has to think far less in order to scale the image down.
Okay, but how do you get them into the document?
So now to get them into the document,
Just bring up a blank.
so I don't have Word on this computer,
Oh, okay.
but I can show you in this format. Let's go to Drive. All right. So I'm pulling up kind of an analogous program to Microsoft Word. So Google Docs.
Okay.
And this should work the same way.
Big old knuckles.
All right, so Adventures in Rome. There we go. Okay, so here's your Word document that you've got set
Right.
up, and you've got text, and you want to put an image in there. Now what I can do is I can go down here to Finder, and it's going to pull up the photos, the file that is going to be
Right.
sitting on your desktop, Denise Photos. And now we can take this image, and we can drag it right in here.
Just
and drop
drag it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's bigger than 2 inches. Isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, but essentially that's going to be your workflow.
Okay.
If that's doesn't solve the problem, then we'll work on it another
All right.
time.
Okay.